Oh, thank you. I like this kind of different activities. I do the core program, but then I always ask myself, how can I challenge this time, this week?
Hmm.
How can I challenge myself? What can I do differently?
Yeah, I can tell you are very adventurous and you're courageous. You take on challenges so easily.
Thank you. But there are always fun challenges. We need to always have fun while learning.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Same here.
So, first, let's do a brief introduction because maybe there are people that don't know ourselves. My name is Luciana. This is my second round at New Sound, and I am from Brazil, but I live in Portugal. So my native language is Portuguese. And you, Mushian?
Hi everyone, my name is Mushan Payersky. This is also my second round of New Sound. I'm originally from China, currently live in the United States. I have been here for 16 years. I have been talking about that a lot. The reason is that why I'm still here after 16 years being here and also surrounded with all the native English speakers. And yeah, I have a 13-year-old daughter and I live with my husband and my daughter and currently working as a project manager on a marketing technology team at a global company. And I'm very happy with where I'm at now. But at the same time, just like Luciana mentioned, I enjoy challenges. I enjoy taking the level to the higher level if I can. So I'm here. I'm so happy to share the experience with Luciana.
Thank you. So I have three questions. The first one is, which sound did you use to struggle before new sound and now it's not a problem? And how did you overcome it?
Thank you for that question. I had several sounds, and then I was thinking about which one standing out. I would say it's the L sounds because in my previous experience or in my first language and also in the so many years in the past learning English, I didn't know the dark L at all. I didn't know it existed. And when my husband pointed out that you didn't sound right, you didn't make that sound, I couldn't make it because I even didn't know it existed until I was in the new sound program and learned that L had a light L and also a dark L sound. And also the L and the N for me were the challenging sounds, even in my first language, because I tend to have a nasal sound in my L sounds. So that was the most challenging sound for me. I can't say I don't have problems with it anymore, but with the awareness, with the knowledge behind that, I believe one of those days I will speak without too much trouble or without too much struggle. At least I can produce the L sounds much clearly if I'm speaking intentionally. But during the normal conversations, I still make mistakes, and I tend to have the L sounds with the nasal sound like N in it,
Mhm.
sometimes mixed it up. Yeah, so I'm very happy with what I have accomplished, and I especially the dark L sound. Now I can implement it into my daily speeches,
Mhm.
and in the past it was totally missing. So that's my that's my sound.
Mhm. And I found it interesting, your experience. I think we need those steps. First, to be aware of the
Mm-hmm.
sound, and then do the repetitions, intentional practice until it becomes unconscious. We don't even think to make the sound. And dark
Yeah.
L was a whole new sound for me too. I didn't know it about before new sound.
Oh,
I thought that was only one L,
yeah.
the light
That
L, and
tell.
we
Yeah.
Brazilians used to switch the L to the W sound, even in our language. We don't say Brazil, we say Brazil.
Oh,
And in Portugal, no. Here in Portugal, they use the light L, they say Brazil. So
okay.
I was not used to use even the light L. So I needed practice, and more practice to understand the dark L. And sometimes I forget and switch to the U sound like the common Brazilian does.
Yeah. It takes a lot of time to create new habits to break the old habits, especially when
Mm-hmm.
we are adults. If we want to change the sound, it's not easy. That's why some people
Mm-hmm.
say, "Why you are still making a mistake? You know how to do it." Sometimes knowing how to do it and know how to do it is different. Yeah, like it just takes practice. Yeah.
Yes, this is the same with sports, for example. We can watch some uh, football or gymnastics and know what is right, what is wrong, or what should they
Yeah.
do, but we can do the same. It needs
Exactly. Yes,
practice.
yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love that we have this community and we get to practice and also being challenged with some challenging questions now and then. And also, like you taking this opportunity to interview people, to talk to people and hosting conversation sessions. And they are all great practice methods that we can use, yeah,
Hmm.
to
And I
just
feel
improve.
that, oh, sorry, it was a little frozen here, but I could I could hear until the end. Um, what I feel after overcoming a challenge or doing something new, like posting sessions, interviewing, is that my comfort zone expands. So at the
Yeah,
beginning, I had a very small comfort zone. Then I did one step and it expanded. So it's great to expand the comfort zone because we want to be comfortable.
yeah. In fact, seeing you growing just in the community from beginning in spring when you started and also started doing some live videos, I see how confident you have become. I'm very, very impressed by your progress.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And by the way, my second question is about recording ourselves.
Okay.
So I know that you have a blog and post daily.
Yes.
You have a YouTube
Yeah.
channel and you post
Yeah.
also on LinkedIn. And what are the positive outcomes of having a blog and posting daily?
Thank you for this great question again and for promoting my vlog. And yeah, I do want support from people. I since January 1st, I started my vlog project. One is to challenge myself to just do something like you did, is to expand my comfort zone. And the other one is, yeah, to practice my English. And then third is public speaking skills. And I also want to, fourth is for creating my own brand. I tended to be transparent in communication, to be open. So I want to open myself and to let people know who I am before attracting who would like to be close to me. That's how I make friends, and that's how I found my husband. He said he never seen someone so straightforward, so simple. I want to make it simple. So using the vlog, Danny, the most I got out is another mindset, because the more I do it, the easier I get to it, because I have the habit, have the good habit every day I do it and create a routine. And another thing is, I thought it's not possible, because of doing that, prove to myself everything is really possible if we put effort and time into it. And of course, within the vlogs, I share all kinds of ideas, because to me, inspiring people to be the better version of themselves is something I'm very passionate about. And recently, I even talked to one of our top leaders at our company, and I talked about my vlogs, shared my vulnerabilities, my true self. In the conventional workplace, it probably I would look very silly, talking about all my weaknesses, my struggles. But after talking to that leader, I was so supported and so empowered. So I think it's good to be the authentic self, as Hadar mentioned that in her mindset class. She's okay. Suddenly I have a have a brain blockage. The idea is that the new definition of power is being the authentic self. So that's the whole point about my project, about my vlog, about sharing, about being in front of the camera, is being the true self, and also expand our my confidence overall.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a big dream. I think you probably heard about it. I shared it out loud. I shared it with the whole world, is that one day I will stand on a TED or TEDx stage to share one of my ideas or messages, because
Mm-hmm.
I think a voice is powerful and the messages are powerful. And that's a good way to create impact on people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was really curious about this. I love TED Talks, and I have no doubts that you are going to get it. It takes time, of course, but you are in the right path. And I think the vlog is bringing so much good things to you and to others, because who watch can have a daily inspiration, those. And yeah, I think it also works on your creativity, because you need to have a new idea every day to talk about. So it's a good creativity exercise, right?
Yeah, thank you. To me, in the beginning, I thought I would give new ideas every day. Then I put the pressure down to come up with any ideas. I just share whatever comes to my mind instead. So that way I didn't give myself too much pressure. At the same time, I'm sharing what I truly wanted to share is my ordinary life. Use my ordinary life to inspire people to be the authentic self, to be the ordinary self, at the same time create something extraordinary if we want to.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
that's great. Sometimes we think, oh, I have nothing to share. My life's no
yeah,
interesting, but it actually is.
yeah,
Try, just try, just go and show up.
yeah,
and you are going to see the results. And
yeah, exactly. Just as long as we have appreciative eyes to view our life, every day is interesting, even if it's sad, even if it's difficult moments. I did share some moments. I was even crying in front of the camera, but I think those are the precious moments that creates who we are, and we are the people who have emotions, who have ups and downs. And perfect life, I don't know if it even exists.
no.
And perfect means that, I mean, more happy moments than sad moments. That would be good enough. but it's inevitable to have other darker or negative or sad or difficult moments in life.
Yeah, and I think it's much more interesting. Perfection doesn't exist. When we see someone that seems to have a perfect life, we know that it's actually too edited, too artificial, and kind of toxic to see something that is just perfection, just everything is happy, because it's not true. And I used to say that we admire perfection, but we can only love what is imperfect. We really like when people show their vulnerable side and their imperfections. We can't love something that is perfect, right?
Yeah.
That's how I think.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
for answering.
We can set perfection as the goal, and but on the way we can enjoy being imperfect and enjoy or embrace all the imperfect moments. Yeah.
So I have one more question. It's about the sound. And in this round, are you doing something different from the first time, from the first round, the spring?
Yeah. Yesterday I talked to my speaking partner who is the same speaking partner I had from my first round. And we were talking this round, we are more relaxed because we know what's going on. And so we were not as overwhelmed. That's how we felt. At the same time, we also switch the focus. For example, we know which parts we need to work on the most, such as my priorities, like connected speeches and also prosody should be my top priority now. In the first round, making those sounds accurately was my top priority. So that when the priority changes, the exercises would change too. I still go through all the recommended lessons, but I would practice some of the sentences more than just words, because that's what Hadar recommended. I just found it's such a rewarding process, and sometimes we don't see the result right away, but over time it just comes to us, such as the R sound in the first round. I even didn't think that's my top priority, and then I realized that made me sound so much different from the native English speakers, even though being the as same as the native English speaker is not our ultimate goal. Being the confident communicator is our ultimate goal. Still, since I lived in the United States, I would love to reduce the accents. So when I found out the R sounds made such big difference in my speeches, I just started implementing this R sounds into my speeches. And now I could notice that my R sounds are much better and more rich. I feel my language overall is richer, and it ultimately increased my confidence level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the practice now, I tend to do the process. I go back to my spring round new sound, go to the module 7 and to find the prosody practices. And whenever I have extra time, I would practice those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like how the program goes into each sound
Yeah.
deep, so we can understand the position of the tongue and the lips, etc. Like no other program that I tried, and
Yeah.
then practice the right way until it becomes natural. And sometimes we have people discuss about accent. Oh, you shouldn't reduce your accent. You should just be fluent. But sometimes knowing how to do the sound makes it easier
Mm.
to speak. So we don't speak making such an effort every time. And I think
Yeah.
that's the goal, to make it more natural, and then we feel more confident. It's not, oh, I want to be, people won't know that I'm not native. And no, that's not the goal.
Yeah, that's not the goal. Yeah. But knowing all the tools, all the knowledge is the goal, and making us feel we can express ourselves freely and confidently and clearly is the goal. Uh, Hadar's method and approaches resonate with me so much. I'm truly, truly grateful for this program. I know you feel the same way too.
Yeah, for me, I think it's the best investment that I did this year. It
Mhm.
made a huge difference, and directly and indirectly, I think that the work in my mindset is something that brings me positive outcomes in my professional life and other
Yeah.
things. I feel that I can communicate. I don't feel fear anymore. Before, public speaking or something like this live, it was out of my mind, I thought it's not for me. It will never
Yeah.
be. So
Yeah.
this is
Well,
incredible, and we are
yeah.
not making advertisement. We are being honest.
So
So
sorry, my
yes,
husband was
no
calling me.
problem. Yeah, I asked all my questions, and we have now 30 minutes of interview. I don't know if you want to say some message. I thank you very much for agreeing and participating. I really like it to talk to you today, and let's schedule more conversations.
Yeah, definitely. I love this opportunity, and trying this out definitely help us to grow and learn. I remember our first try, I was cutting half of my head because I even didn't know how I would expect. I had no experience with this. So being in this program and meeting with you alone is a bonus to me. I loved meeting people from around the world, especially the people like you. We share so much in common. We have the same type of mindset, and we want to take challenges and to also support others at the same time. And being a supportive environment like this, we can truly be ourselves and at the same time cultivate the potential we have. I just love this experience, and I loved that you arranged this interview. I I admire your dedication, and because you have been very active since you started the new sound in spring. And I feel very honored and privileged to be here with you now to talk about this. So the last message I would like to share with our New Sound members here is that if you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed now, it's common. If you don't see the progress now, it's common. But following the program and get connections with as many people as possible and staying active and showing up really help and just keep working on it. And the best thing about this program is that we will always have the content to get us to practice. The only thing we need to focus on now is to continue, is to enjoy the process and do as much as we can. And life sometimes can be hard, and the only thing we can control now is the moment. So we just do what we can at the moment. And I believe everyone here with dedication, with persistent practice, I believe you will see the result, you will see the transformation. And I would like to see everyone around. Stay in touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this beautiful message. I agree with all that you said, and it's my honor actually, because since the beginning you were all very active as well, and I thought, oh, what an inspiring person. She's posting videos. She has a vlog since the first day of the year, so this is bringing results. Why not? We have now, as it's so easy to record ourselves nowadays. When I was a child, I remember my father has a camera, but it was so difficult to have the tape, etc. And
Yeah.
we didn't use it so much. And today we have these tools. Everybody has these tools in their pockets. So we need to use them on our favor. And thanks so much for this message. New Sounders doesn't need to be afraid of, oh, I can't do anything. I saw results in every member that I met on spring. Everybody had a huge breakthrough in the last round. So you are going to have in this round as well.
Yes. Yeah. Also, we're here to support each other. I love the community. The reason why I just love this community is because the energy I got, the motivation I got from this community. And sometimes not even the family members or your close friends would understand your same type of struggles and your type of dreams. But in here, we understand each other. No matter what kind of level we're at, we have been through the same struggles. So I think being in a good community is the great way. Even if you are not in New Sound anymore in the future, find a community that you can always feel energized. Yeah.
Yeah, that's essential. I agree. Thank you, Luciana. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much for participating today.
Luciana. Yeah, I'm looking forward to interview you next time. I would love
Okay,
to,
yeah.
yeah, learn more about your side of story. And again, thank you so much for this opportunity for me to share my experience.
Mm-hmm.
And
I hope you
and
have
yeah,
a great.
I welcome everyone to connect with me on LinkedIn because we are professionals. We are doing so hard. We want to expand our connections. So yeah, I welcome everyone to connect with me on LinkedIn and also, yeah, follow me and support me on YouTube channel. Thank you.
Yeah, let's put in the comments after I post. Put in the comments your link to LinkedIn and to your YouTube channel.
Okay. Okay, sounds great. Great. Thank you,
Okay.
Luciana. Have a
Thanks.
great evening.
Have a great day.
Okay. Okay,
Bye bye.
bye.